It's all about mindset.
Yeah. When I play Minotaur, if I kill you first, I don't die. So I jump in, and I look my teammates in the eyes and be like, if you don't kill them, it's your fault.
And
I'll start the fight.
And the Farce is like, bro.
Well, against a carry though, it might be a bit difficult for
Just jump on carry.
jump on carry. Better airstrike, you know, take her
Exactly.
out of the picture.
See, now you're thinking like a winner.
I do wonder though, who's gonna be in charge of healing?
Oh.
That's actually
That's
man.
so good.
here. Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh my lord.
Looking dangerous.
Oh my
Again,
Kaneda.
now against all this healing as well, who's gonna be building the reduction here? Because Minotaur, you want the photo as well. It's gonna delay that dominance ice too.
Yeah. Maybe they don't care
Actually,
about it early.
when I
Yeah.
play, I'm okay with delaying it.
Yep.
Especially when I don't trust my team. I'm okay with delaying.
I see.
Right. Well, on the bright side, with the Kaneda and Jason Shin and Carry all being short range, this means there's a lot more value for the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Do they want to build up on the peel aspect though, or do they want to just fight fire with fire, get some more damage in?
Well,
XP will be
oh!
Helker XP
Yeah.
for Modi. Is this a split push angle?
thing is,
No,
you're
no,
up
no,
against
no,
the Yuzong though, right?
Hey.
Like usually you're up against a Lapu-Lapu, you're up against someone that's weak level 1 to 3, and that's why you can really abuse the Helker. But against Yuzong, I don't think you can abuse him.
Once Zong gets the Furious Dive, it's so difficult. So,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not, you want to try to kill him level 1. That will require help. So, imagine this. Minotaur waits in the bush,
Okay.
and he will not see it coming, jump in, Helker jump in as well, and then gets a kill.
Oh.
Oh, Purify though.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be either Petri or Execute, yeah, or even Flicker.
Is it to outplay?
It could be a visual bug because we did get that problem before.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into game number 2. Game 1, it was devastating. VP showed no mercy. But this time, Guangzhou bringing in the Hellcurt as well as the Minotaur and Barca. Will this be enough firepower to stop VP?
Only time will tell. Guangzhou Gaming, with their backs against the walls, they bring out
Welcome
the
to
unique
Mobile
picks.
Legends.
How is this going to work out though? 3 Purifies, 1 on Modi on the Hellcurt. It's not exactly as teamfight heavy, bit more aggressive. Let's see what the angle is and what plans does he have for this Purify.
I have 2 ideas. 1, to purify out of the shot essence, and 2, to do with Bobber.
Look at Modi though. He's instantly cutting. That's why he went Concussive Blast. So it's more of like a non-lane. It's not something you want to use to abuse your lane. It's something that you want to just be active on. And this is a great position. Jumps in, gets the Terrify and the damage. Bober unable to get that position to punish Modi, and that's a free lethal take for Cannonale.
And this is the annoying part about playing against a Hellcurt. Even if he doesn't really get a kill, the fact that he is whittling you down and always potentially in the area, it's enough to really screw over all the rotational plans you have.
Yeah, and that's how you play your Hellcrit. You clear the lane as fast as you can, and then you get out of there. Because every EXP has some way to get back their HP. That's how Hellcrit does it. You just move around,
Out of vision.
you know, like read a newspaper or something, and then your HP just comes back up.
Yeah.
Look at this though. Immediately, Badcott sees the vision, tries to make sure that there's no cutting available, so there won't be any ganks to the mid lane. But now that Guangzhou Gaming has a Farsa, are they gonna try and getting more? Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, this is what I'm expecting though.
It's close.
That's the thing. If you go in lane against the Yuzong, it's not going to be a happy time. Zaur over on Cannonale takes him to almost half HP. Owl up top. Oh! Doesn't even need to use a Purify there. Missed Mountain Shocker from Zaur.
Yeah. All the while, Guangzhou just waiting for the level 4s for both Ying as well as Ming. I feel like if Ying is level 4, it's enough for you to fight, but once that Minotaur does have that level 4, now that's where you really go. Oh, shine!
They go all in on Pluto. All right, now it's Petrifying, but the Ocean not used, just a rough wave. That's a big resource burnt, bolt and spell.
Yeah, I feel like Guangzhou should not heavily invest in this hurdle. I feel like getting a kill would be more valuable with their draft.
And Modi's playing so aggressive right here, threatening the Terrifies, but look at Badcott. Black Dragon is available.
Ooh, good timing on the Black Dragon from right as Modi blinked in towards him. Owl, whoa, jumps in as well. Oh, Badcott finally going down now from the skies. Does have the Petrify, won't be able to use it now. That's good Terrify over to him. Mountain Shocker lands as well. Getting out the Purify from Modi. Bober waiting in the bush, does not have the Petrify. They will have to back away as Bober pops into rough waves. Pluto flickers out to safety. Guangzhou Gaming with a win on Turtle 1.
Get the win on Turtle 1, but on the top side, Super Gorka got a ton of value there. And remember, even if Guangzhou Gaming wins the early to mid game, there's still that late game from Virtus Pro to worry about.
Yeah. But I really feel like late game is very subjective when you look at the relationship of the heroes. Because late game, yeah, Super Gorka is going to be able to destroy everyone. Like, easily get a Savage. But if he dies first, right? That's the biggest thing. And he has multiple threats here. You got to do it with the Lancelot, the Hellcurt, the Barca. So I really feel like it's subjective. Yes, with the string of the carry, scary late game hero, but not as scary if you die.
That's true. It depends on the decisions in the middle of the fight. Look at this. Pluto might have to tech charge here.
Will do so.
All right, so this early aggression is just working out so much better for Guangzhou Gaming. But so far, Virtus Pro is doing a great job. Not losing too much. It's still a 0-0 game by all means.
Yeah, honestly, both teams are being careful of the nukes of both teams because you got the Kadita as well as the Hellcurt. It's something that it's always in the back of your mind. You want to make sure that you're positioning in a way that you don't get caught by the Kadita, and you're positioning in a way, if Hellcurt jumps in, who's going to counterattack against him?
Look at this gank with Modi. Bad caught because he needed time. Terrify coming out. Bad caught. Furious dive. Petrify into the back. Ooh. DOT ticking back on Modi. Up top, tech charge. Hitting on the Purify. Owl burning down. Bober gets the Petri on him. And he weaves past the Feathered Airstrike. Finally gets stunned up. Has the dash away. May cannot get the last hit on him.
Like I said, man, individual plays also from Virtus Pro is what allows them to get so much advantage in the game. And just like that, Guangzhou Gaming on the back foot, despite technically being the ones to make the first move.
Yeah, but also shoutouts to Virtus Pro, really playing around that Minerva Fury quite well. No one really got caught by that.
Dragon coming down now, Super Gorka able to flicker out with Zauri. He goes with Traceless, but they get past Modi. Badcott is slaying him. Cannonale gets a turtle, but now they're caught in the bad fight. It is again Badcott proccing the passive over on Owl. The DOT taking down. Cannonale has to respect the Traceless forward.
That's an unexpected amount of sustain coming from Owl, by the way. I thought for sure he was going to get taken out right there. All things considered, 2 turtles for Guangzhou Gaming, but Virtus Pro are the ones with the 2K gold advantage.
Yeah, but look at that gold. Super Gorka is 800 gold above Owl, which honestly is still fine. Owl as a Freya, you don't need as much gold compared to a carry. But this does set up Virtus Pro, especially with how Pluto as well as Baka has been playing, and Bobber the Beaver. I actually feel like Super Gorka is going to be fine. I don't think there will be enough resources to deal with this carry.
Depends on how much Virtus Pro can force Guangzhou Gaming to burn. Right now, though, when it comes down to the wave clear, Guangzhou Gaming definitely have a bit of an advantage, but they're not really allowed to do anything because Virtus Pro are just waiting around in the bushes, denying the traps coming in from the Hellcurt.
Okay, Owl tries to go in there. The Mount Shock already used. Whoa! Now it's Badcott caught, stunned up. The back line, it's a rough ways over to X-Ying, and the barrier stops him. Pluto's taking a lot of those shots. Now it is Badcott with a Petri, but Cannonale takes him down before they can do any more damage on X-Ying.
An aggressive dive there from Virtus Pro, but it didn't pay out. That was a 4v5 technically, a 5v5 with the turret, and Guangzhou Gaming gained all the value there.
I would say, hold on. But a nail gets
Hole fully stacked up. That Thorn Rose hit like a truck.
And again, I feel like the fact that Guangzhou is able to turn that around is because they were prepared for it.
That was a beautiful Traceless too, man. We're seeing a lot of these individual plays. Great reaction. I don't know if that was intentional.
I think it is, because look at Guangzhou, the way that they've been playing. They knew again was coming down bot. They were preparing for it, and then they just able to capitalize. This means that Virtus Pro, even with all these amazing individual mechanics, you always got to be careful of that team play, because Guangzhou, at this point of the game, they're starting to read the patterns of Virtus Pro.
Right now, the photo is available for May on the Minotaur, so Virtus Pro have to be careful.
All in over to May. Oh my lord, he just get rid of him! That's the squishiness of him. Owl in the back line, able to zone Sour. Ego is for a free take on a turtle. Now as Cannonale walks up, that's a furious dive, but with no petrify. Almost Super Agorica getting caught, but has the flicker to escape. Now a golden staff. That means 3 items done.
I gotta say, beautiful by Guangzhou in terms of their targeting, man. Because the moment Mei got caught, everyone else just go for those damage dealers. Out, go straight to the back line, able to deal quite a lot of damage over to Zaur, and then kind of Neo goes in, shows his face, and be like, if you really want to stay, we're going to make sure we take you guys down. Amazing targeting by Guangzhou.
And it's unfortunate that Super Gorka got stuck in the Lord pit right there, but ooh, X-King
Tries to go on Bober Owl. Yeah. Really good clear here. Not able to siege it down again. A weakness from Guangzhou is they can't really siege turrets down. They need to will for fights or split.
Canon is having an amazing game so far with Lancelot. I hope I don't jinx it, but I just want to see it.
Well, he's been really good on the Assassins. Really understanding the ins and outs for the most part. A big advantage for Guangzhou Gaming as well. They're actually having a lot more like split push threat because the Hellcurt and the Freya both, if left alone, take some turrets so fast. And Virtus Pro are stuck trying to keep, you know, things together, playing it macro, playing it for team fights.
Owl's gonna get this turret. Again, the split is a big thing for Guangzhou Gaming. Good peel. Pluto could have looked for it. Owl gets away. Oh, he actually gets out of the Petrify just with a dash. Interesting.
I'm guessing there's a small iframe there.
Oh, Modi! Big engage, faces back. Owl with the chase. Bober still able to find X-Ing. What a kite from Zaur and Super Agorka. They just shredded Owl down like he's nothing.
Definitely too overzealous there from Owl. 1v2 against two marksmen technically, but he got melted before he could actually take anyone down. It was a great tripwire from Modi. I believe it was blind. There was no really confirmation.
No, I feel like he knew someone was there, he just doesn't know how many.
Oh, good cancel. Canoneo moving. Bober's looking for the re-engage, but doesn't have the Petrify. It's still down for 30.
I gotta say, both teams, it's like they're playing from tomorrow. It's not stopping.
Yeah. Free Lord over to Virtus Pro.
Because it really does look like Virtus Pro and Guangzhou, they have a rough idea of what the next engage is gonna look like. They're prepared for it, they counter it, and then they make it look clean. They make it look rehearsed. It looks like both teams, they really know what's gonna happen before it happens, or their reaction speed is just out of this world, man.
There's definitely some kind of chess match happening from both teams where like, oh, I know that you know that I know that you know what I'm gonna do type deal. Man, right now with the Lord though, Virtus Pro definitely want to try and make something happen, but by all means, with the Farsa around, Guangzhou Gaming can kind of take a chill pill on this one.
There you go. That's the third item.
Huge power spike for Gorka.
Pre-siege. Oh, Gorka actually takes a few too many shots there.
Oh, Bober.
You're gonna have to respect it. Bober gets the knockup, but won't fully commit onto it. Good mounted chakra in the red tree to steal the orange buff away as Modi tries to get the angle here. Push up top with the Lord. Owl holding it in.
Yeah, I feel like Guangzhou, this is not a panic angle because they do have pretty okay clear. Modi, though, gets spotted by Zaur.
Yeah, he's actually chasing Modi. Jumps in with a Traceless. Modi might be solo kill here. Zaur with the Traceless. Easy work for him down below.
That's one of those times you wish you had a Petrify.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, Modi does not. Right there with him taken out, Virtus Pro still trying to get as many cards as possible. They should be able to get some damage on these turrets. Look at this.
That's so big! They know that even if the Pure Bag gets baited out, Super Agorka can go and hit him. Now, oh, Agorka's still surviving!
What?
All throughout the damage! And it's through the backup of the rest of the team. Virtus Pro are just better. Modi trying his best, goes for the Terrify and the Stinger. But Guangzhou Gaming have been wiped out now. VP clear the waves with a cannon in it. It's Badcott who hold the aggro on turret, and Virtus Pro get a clean sweep against Guangzhou Gaming.
What was that last play by Bob?